Hey, I'm so sorry about the delay in getting a response to you. Things have been really busy. I'm absolutely exhausted, honestly. Pretty much any spare time I have, I sleep. But I'm so glad that I finally got the chance to watch your video. That's incredible. You met Thune. I'm a fan. I'm not like a huge fan, not as big as some. Certainly not as big as PB is. She is really into them. But yeah, I know their music. It's good. That's so cool that I mean, you didn't just meet. You spent a lot of time together. I'm not too sure who I am more jealous of. You know, you for meeting them or them for getting to be around you all day. That's incredible though. I can't imagine how, I don't know how just unique that experience was. How that's awesome. I'm really glad you got to experience that, and honestly, it's no surprise that they picked you. I mean, in a lineup, yeah, you're definitely who I would pick any day. And I wouldn't be surprised if Thune did come back and stay on the dispatch. I mean, you're there, so that is, to me, that would be incentive enough, you know? But yeah, just trying to remember everything that you said. I don't want to go. I don't want to not just respond to anything. We don't really get to talk a lot, so I really hope. And no pressure or anything, but I also have got to be honest that I did suggest that you talk to my dad about you docking there with him, because I also had the same idea in mind of, you know, just being able to see you a bit more often. Getting some kind of guarantee in there is nice. But no pressure, and you know, who knows what happens. But thank you for reaching out to Osme. That means a lot. I think it would be good for him to get involved in something like that. Give him some hope, you know, something to do. A direction almost. I think that would be good. Keep me posted, you know, on what happens. And even if you two just hang out and he doesn't really seem interested, that's fine. You did all you could. Sometimes just asking and planting the seed is enough. I'm doing okay. You know. Trust me, I would really love for you to come chasing me down, or to just be home, to just be with you anywhere. You know, I wouldn't mind being a stay-at-home trophy at you know, my mom, she used to teach back when she first had PB. Or when she had, not when she first had, I don't. But her and Dad, you know, they met on a ship during the war. They both served. And, afterwards, Daddy did. He had a lot of, accolades, so. He had a ship, all that. And the two of them went off and travelled space together, and then eventually had PB. And, they tried to stay on the ship for a while, but she wanted to settle down and, have a home. My dad was fine with that. He always wanted a family. So they did. They went where we are now, actually. And she teached. She teached. She was a teacher. That's what she got into. I don't remember her. These are just, what I've been told. But she really loved that. And there have been times here lately that I've been thinking about that more and more, and I don't know, maybe there's something to it, maybe I overlooked that possibility for myself, because I was so, I think I've always kind of had it in my mind that the only way I can do anything worth doing is if I'm doing something extraordinary like this, and this feels very far from anything I thought it would. But the thing is, I still want to travel, I still want to see things. There's just so much to see and do, and so, at the same time, I'm not ready to settle down, in that role. I know there's a lot of, space school programs, So I could go and work on a school that's in an arc and floating in space, but even then I'm still very stuck in one space, in one spot, so I'm not on Earth or even Sailor's planet, but I'm on, I don't know, just a huge ship. It's like a city floating around. I think I would prefer it if I was, if it was just me, but I don't want to be alone. I could always meet someone. I don't know, teachers do get quite a lot of holiday. So I could always travel then. If I stayed at round home. I'm sure on one of the ARC schools I wouldn't really have that benefit of getting to travel around. I think I'd probably be really stuck on there for at least the entirety of my contract. I don't know. This is just... it's rough. I feel like it's sucking the soul out of me. Everything that I wanted, that I dreamed of, it's all bullshit. And I'm so tired and so mad and heartbroken. I admit, like, what we're doing is cool. I've already seen some really nice things, incredible things. We recently encountered a rogue exoplanet, which, you know, just so you know, is an exoplanet, which is a planet outside of our own solar system. That's not a rogue one, is not tethered to a star, because normally planets always are tethered to stars and orbit them as such. And this one is rogue, so it's not tethered to anything. It's free floating. And so we landed on it to, you know, explore, get some samples. Some of the scientists wanted to, which, you know, I was just excited for just to do. And so we did. It was incredible. I took pictures, so I'll be sure to show you. But it was very cool. And that was a couple days ago, 3 or so. Because now, after that, pretty much everybody's gone sick. Not like sick, like there's something from the planet that's killing us, and it's nothing of that sci-fi freaky shit, so don't worry about that. It's just some cold, some bug. It's not going around to everybody just yet, but it really went through the mechanics quite a lot. All the engineers working quite close. And it's also starting to go through the bridge, so right now 3 of our navigators are down. Our lead, you know, so the one in charge of all of it, she's gone. Well, not gone, but sick. And then 2 of the other ones that are on the same level as I am. So I have been working quite a lot to pick up the slack and, you know, keep us on track. So it has been exhausting, and I almost wish that I was sick instead, because then I would just get to stay in my room, you know? But I don't know, I think I hope that maybe, you know, when the others come back, they'll give me a day off or something just so I can rest. It's fine if they don't, you know, I don't really expect them to. Everyone's nice, you know, enough, pleasant enough, you know, get taken care of as a crew member, but there's really no above and beyond. At least no one else wants to go above and beyond, which I kind of thought that, you know, being on a ship like the Discovery, there would be a lot of people that are just used to going above and beyond, because isn't that what this all is, you know? And everyone's reaction to things, it's just, they're all so jaded and so I thought they'd be a little more curious or eager to discuss things and learn, and it's like, I don't know, I don't want to say that they're not liking it, because obviously you don't do this if you don't like it. You know, it doesn't pay well enough for that. I think maybe it's just that they've been in the game so long that maybe these things just aren't new. But then I think about Dad, and I mean, he always still to this day gets that glimmer in his eye when he starts talking about space. About any of it. And that's how I want to be. I don't want to end up like these people. I don't know if staying around them will cause that, or I don't know. I thought there'd be more. Actually, I think that's a full sentence. I thought there'd be more. So much. I don't know. I think I'm learning the hard way that this isn't really for me. And that's really disappointing. And really hard to grapple with. You know how long I've wanted this. And I've worked for it my whole life, and you know what for? I don't know. In a perfect world, I would have a ship of my own and a very handsome pilot to fly it. And I would see all the wonderful things there are to see. And life would be good. I think that's really all you need, you know? The means to go and someone to go with. I don't know. We're still kind of far off from our destination, which is an exoplanet that is, you know, just tethered to a star, so it's a normal one. And has it's in formation, so it's, I don't know if saying tethered to a star is really accurate or not, but it's an exoplanet that is in the midst of formation. It takes a while, of course. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but the scientists on board are wanting to, you know, to study it from afar. We can't get too close, and then once they're done, we'll head back home, and then get ready for another voyage. Though I think I'm not going to be on that one. I'm a little worried about looking down in the face and telling them that, though. I mean, I think, yeah, he'll understand, but I don't know, I just don't want to disappoint him. I don't know, that's something to worry about in the future, I suppose. Who knows what tomorrow brings, right? I don't think I'm ever really going to stop saying this, but I really miss you. A lot. And, as always, absolute joy to see you again. These videos are far too brief, but I appreciate them. Happy for them. I hope you keep doing well, and I'm so happy that you're having such a good time. I wish I could be there. I really do. But just seeing you happy on screen, that's enough for me. It makes me feel a lot better. So, anyway, I look forward to hearing from you again soon, hopefully, and will be sure to keep you informed about any of my. Ooh, sorry about that. About any of my adventures. I am going to go to bed, and yeah. So, good night.